We are continuing on with this series, but today we are doing much more advanced stuff, so to say, if you haven't watched previous episodes, catch up with those quickly because you won't understand what is going on in this one. Okay, so first I'm gonna show you the previous drawings I done a few weeks ago. So this is the style I am going for with this one. So let's start sketching, and I start everything with finding the most important corners. I draw the horizon line, of course, and I am measuring everything from the photo. So I'm finding like the proportions, and then I am dividing the wall to draw the shape of the car. This is the method I showed you in the previous videos, and right now I am dividing everything in 3 parts. This way I am finding all the angles and I draw perfect shape of the car, and this is basically it. This is the most important part of this video. If you get it right, it will be really easy for you to draw other parts, like choosing the perfect color or how to draw all the details. These details are easy, but drawing the shape is the most difficult and crucial part. Right now I showed you how to draw the wheels, but I drew it without any finding any proportions, because I just can't draw circles in perspective without drawing it with the method I showed you in the previous episodes. But in a second I will show you how to draw it step by step. So first, on this side of the car you need to have this line in the middle, because we're gonna draw the cutout for the tires. I don't know a professional name for this, so we divide it into half and in the fourths, and we draw this diagonal line. And yeah, that's basically it. We are doing this the same way we did it in the first episode of this entire series, how to draw the circles. So yeah, but this is really small, so you can really mess up because it's hard to see what you're actually drawing. But yeah, it's actually pretty simple. So right now I am transferring all the proportions from the hood of the car to the paper, and I am doing it by dividing, I guess it's called car headlights, but I don't know, those circular ones. I think finding the place for those really sets the proportion and really can help you to figure out where other parts should be. So it is like a guideline, let's say, for the rest of the front side of the car, if that makes sense. After I did the first ellipse, I don't repeat it, I just try to follow the shape of it, because there are so many lines it is impossible to do it correctly, so I just follow the shape, and I suggest you do it too. Now I repeat exact same steps on the other side, and I add more details in the front side of the car. So yeah, I'm just looking at the photo and copying it. I don't really pay attention to making it super precise, because I will be making outline with the fine liners later, so then I will be focusing more on the straight lines and all of that. But right now I am just placing it there because I want to have it there later on. Now it's the time for the tires, and I do them at the same way I did the lights, so I am just following the shape of the ellipse I created before, and I try to make it as close to it as possible, but there is a space between the cutout in the metal part of the car and the tires. But right now I am showing you how you can make an ellipse if you want there. It is possible, but it is really busy there. It is really hard to see where your lines should be, right? So yeah, you can choose which one you prefer. Adding shadow there also really helps, because it hides a lot. Also, you are not really seeing entire tire if you look at this car, so yeah, there's no point in drawing it very precisely anyway. Now let's move to the second part. I am drawing the same car basically, or really similar one, but from the back, so entire process is very similar. So I'm starting with this cube, I am drawing the horizon line, I am checking the proportions, And yeah, I'm dividing it into half at first, then I am dividing it into 3 parts, and we're gonna do much more. It is different color because this one has this rounder shape at the back, so here we do this funky line. I am not really like checking it very like, I'm not doing it geometrically. I'm just freehanding it, but yeah, it is much easier to draw the back, so if you did the first one, this one should be much easier for you. So this is just a additional exercise, additional practice, way of practice. So right now at the back I am dividing it, and I am like finding places of those shiny metal parts. And yeah, everything is based on those few methods I showed you, so dividing it into half and finding all the details like this. So yeah, in the second, when I finish this sketch, also we're gonna be doing one more time the tires, because I think those are the most difficult like parts of the car, because you can make a lot of things wrong. But I think that in a second I'm gonna finish it all up. So I will do the outlines with the file liners, and I will put some color on it. I will use pro markers and some color pencils. So let me finish the drawing, and I will meet you with the finished result at the end. So here is the finished drawing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you like this video, please consider staying with me for a little longer. Share it, comment it, and I will see you in the next one very soon.